Hey everyone, welcome back to OCD Recovery's YouTube channel for part 2 of the emotional cheating video I did, which will already be up on the channel. And I want to title this video, They Can Cheat. Your partner can cheat, and you actually have absolutely no certainty that you won't cheat. Let me give you an example before we get started. Let's say I go up to someone on their wedding day. They just said their vows, they kissed, they're at the head of the table, they cut the cake, and I just float in. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, in 16 years from now, you're going to cheat. What? With your wife's sister. Bye. Another wedding. Psst, to the woman. Psst. In 11 years from now, you're going to have 2 kids. And you're going to cheat with your boss and have a threesome. You know how many people would say, oh my God, get the fuck out of here. It's my wedding day. I would never do that. And then they cheat. I'm not saying that you don't want to cheat. I'm not saying that it's not really emotionally charged and difficult with a lot of despair, whether you lose control and cheat, or she cheats on you, or he cheats on you, and if there's a really close person involved, whether it's a stranger, but they can cheat, and you can cheat. Acceptance does not mean agreement. I'm not condoning cheating. I'm no fap, no adult websites, and I no longer cheat for a very long time. And my life is exponentially better. But there's absolutely no guarantees that I can say with 100% certainty it won't happen. People will fight you tooth and nail on this. I know for a fact I wouldn't do it. And something happens and they do it. That's why unconditional self-life, other acceptance is so important. Before we go any further, please subscribe. Hit that like button down below. Phil at OCDrecovery.com. Thank you again, Phil, for all the hard work that you do. You are truly an integral part of the OCD recovery team, where Momin is the worst part of the team. I love Momin. I can't wait to meet Momin. We're going to have so much content online. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to have to look up to Rob, because he's like, what, 6'9"? I'm like 5'2". You know, how you doing? We're not tall. Italians aren't tall, right? 5'7", tallest person in my family. If Erica cheats on me, totally understandable. Everyone likes to make fun of me. This will actually be a good thing to start off with. I know so many people, not even with OCD recovery, who are so afraid of this. So like I had someone recently, my wife was somewhere with another guy at a work event, and they said, aren't you afraid that she might cheat on you? And I was like, I don't think like that. They're like, why? I'm like, because even if she did, I couldn't do anything about it anyway. And she might have cheated on me 8 years ago and I still wouldn't know. It wouldn't change anything today. And if I do find out, I would just have to address it in the moment. And I mean, she gave me another chance, so I might give her another chance. Easier said than done. We have to see when it happens. You know, or I might freak out. Probably option 2. So, but the reality is this. Unconditional self-life, other acceptance, and acceptance doesn't mean agreement, are key pieces of life and the recovery journey, not just for OCD. This book right here is not called How to Stubbornly Refuse to Make Yourself Miserable About Anything, especially if you have OCD and nothing else. This book wasn't even made for OCD, but OCD is a belief-based disorder. Of course, more than likely genetic and environmental and biology and all that fancy terms included, but the reality is you get underneath it by changing your beliefs and your behaviors. So I'm not saying that you can't have the best resolve ever to build a good relationship and for your family to not cheat on you. That's amazing. I mean, for your spouse to not cheat on you. Of course, I always forget to turn my phone off, so someone's calling me right now. At least I didn't turn my video off. But there is no guarantee. You have absolutely no guarantee that you will not do anything in the future. I know that's really scary to hear. I know when you have the fear of losing control. I know when there's religious values involved and principles and a million different things. But there are numerous people who are very religious who cheat in every denomination of religion. There are numerous people that have said to me, I know for a fact my husband or my wife would never cheat on me. And then they cheat on you. It's just the reality of life. Life is just life. Well, I don't understand, Nick. Why do people cheat? It doesn't matter. It's just common sense. Everything is hypersexualized today. It's definitely, for most people, exponentially harder to be faithful and monogamous if that's what you choose to do as a long-term solution for most people. I'm not saying you have to live that life. I'm just saying it's not an easy life to live in many ways, but most things in life aren't easy. Raising kids aren't easy. Trying to be consistent long-term with the gym isn't easy. You know, there's a lot of pros and cons to many different things. And then being polyamorous and wanting to sleep around isn't easy because you have to deal with all the drama. So, because it's very easy to be so black and white when it comes to like, I would die if my spouse cheated on me. Or I know for a fact I wouldn't cheat because I have the really strong values of this belief system and this religion and this spirituality, and that's not who I am. I would never do that. Actually, you don't know that because you don't know the future, because you're not a warlock or a wizard. You're not Doc Brown. You don't have a time machine. You're not Gandalf the Grey. You can't see into the future. I don't think you can see into the future, but we're going to go with it. Anyway. You don't have to like it, but you do got to learn to accept the realities of what people do. So, let's go through a belief. Let's take a journey into unconditional acceptance. Chapter 10, if you don't have the English version, page 1772. Goal. My goal is to act, because this can go both ways. My goal is to accept the possibility, even if it's 0.00001% chance, that I could cheat and lose control, maybe a night out drinking, maybe I'm going through a tough time, my inhibition's down, or that my partner could cheat on me. Okay? Activating event. Cheating. Irrational beliefs. No matter what, they must never cheat on me. And if they do, I'll prove them wrong. A lot of unfortunate violence can come from this. If they cheat on me, that's awful and I can't stand it. And if they cheat again, or if more people cheat on me in the future, I will stay single forever. What's the point of dating another person if they cheat on me? No! I had to dramatize it. Here's another one. I know for a fact that I wouldn't cheat, not me. I am a man of God. I am the strongest-willed human to ever live, ever. And if I cheat, I deserve to die because I am a horrible, evil sinner. I am the worst person on earth. These are the real beliefs that people hold. I'm not saying, think how different this is. I really, really don't want to cheat. And I really, really would wish I don't get cheated on. That would be so tough. There's so many, maybe you have to break the kids up, get divorced. But hopefully if this happens, which I really wish it wouldn't, I'll be able to learn to accept them, the situation, and my life. This does not mean you're going to handle it well. I'm just saying that. You need to think about, the reason why I said it like this, is you need to look at it how ridiculous we sound. And again, that doesn't mean you have to lose your values and what you want. But that's how we speak. My partner would never cheat on me. Look at me. I'm the provider. I make $1 million a year. I give them everything. I'm the best husband or wife to ever live. I, me, would never do that. 19 months later, my partner cheated on me. They've been cheating on me. It happens. Things happen in life. I mean, Erica never thought I would do the things I was doing. And she couldn't have changed me. I didn't change for Erica. No, this is a lie. I secondarily changed for Erica because it was a good thing to do. But I changed for myself. Because whether Erica's with me or not, if I didn't change and she left me, I would have brought that, would have put the backpack on, go in the Mordor, use a lie. I'm watching fucking Lord of the Rings right now. Go in the Mordor with Frodo, and I would take my bag off and all my emotional issues and all my behavioral issues and brought it to the next woman. Just the reality of it. Or the next man. If I trap Momin, he's in trouble. So you got to be realistic about this. Again, it has nothing to do with liking. It has nothing to do with having to agree with it. Acceptance doesn't mean agreement. Your rigidity on that belief really fuels it. Phil@OCDrecovery.com. Please don't sit in silence. I work with countless cheating fear cases. You can break this down. Hope to see you soon. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.